ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you to this weekly online class. So today I thought to discuss on the topic. Recently, one of the major festival of India has passed on Lord Shiva. So I thought let me discuss something about Lord Shiva. So I will be taking the topic today on one of the principal deity in our Hindu religion about Lord Shiva. And sometimes people have different conception, they have different doubts about Lord Shiva, who is supreme, Lord Shiva or Lord Vishnu. And so I thought that this is very important topic. Let me discuss on this thing. And then after the discussion, after the class, if you have any questions or any comment, we'll discuss on that. Okay, so I have a nice PPT for that also. I'll share the PPT. You all can see the pictures, what I'm taking the discussion. Okay, so this topic I took from the Maha Shivratri. Recently, I was giving a class in our temple, so I made this PPT there. So I thought that it's very interesting. So let's discuss the topic. So it is actually a PPT for the Maha Shivratri topic. So the Mahashivratri occasion where we worship Lord Shiva, there are so many reasons why we celebrate as a Mahashivratri. I'll just few reasons are like on this day, the Lord Shiva who stays between the Vaikuntha and the material world called Sadasiv, and Sadasiv manifested himself as a Shiva Lingam on this material world on this day. So this is one of the main reason why the devotees, they do Jagaran in the night. And another second reason is that when the Bhagirathi, he was worshipping for bringing Mother Ganga to earth. But Mother Ganga had a condition that if I'll come to the earth, my speed is too much. Nobody can tolerate. I'll directly go to the Patal. So do something so that my speed will be controlled. And then Lord Shiva tells that you can descend on my head. And on my head, I'll control your speed. And I'll release you to earth. And that amount of speed only what the earth can tolerate. So this is the day when Mother Ganga descends from the head of Lord Shiva to Mother Earth. So that is also one of the reasons. Third reason is that that Shiva, the Sati, she burnt her own body because her father was offending Lord Shiva. And that time Sati takes her next birth as a daughter of Himalaya, as a mother Parvati. And then Lord Shiva married to Parvati on this day. So this is one of the main, this is like the marriage day. So that's how the devotees of Lord Shiva, they dance, they do kirtan, because it's very auspicious day. Lord Shiva got married to Parvati. And then it is mentioned when the Samudra Manthan was happening, the first thing came out was the halal poison. And when the halal poison was came out, all the devatas, all the demigod, all were tormented, all were crying for their life, that they're praying to Lord Vishnu for protection. And that time, Lord Vishnu prays to Shiva to do the needful. And Shiva drinks the poison. But interestingly, Shiva doesn't allow that poison to go into the belly. Shiva keeps the poison in the throat. So very interesting thing Shiva is explaining here, that sometimes in the name of poison, the devotees of Shiva, they drink all kind of intoxication. That Shiva has drank poison, at least we should take some intoxication. So just see here, Shiva never drank the poison to his belly. He just kept the poison on the neck. That means what? Shiva is not telling that to drink it, because he has to do the seva to protect the whole world. So he took the poison and he kept in the neck. He is not allowing that poison to go down or to the head. So just keeping on the neck. And that's how he got the name Nilakantha. And when the poison is very, very hot, right? When the poison was there on the neck, the temperature of Lord Shiva's body, it was increasing. And that time, Lord Vishnu sends moon, because sun is very hot and moon is very cool. So moonlight is very cooling. And that's how the moon comes and sits on the Lord Shiva's head. And moon cools down the temperature of Lord Shiva. And that is the reason Shiva always keeps moon on his head, because the poison is on the neck. So it needs the coolant on the top. Just imagine having a body, poison always in the neck. What kind of feeling you would be getting? This is called Tapyante Loko Tapena. The great devotees of Lord, they are always ready to take all kind of miseries, all kind of trouble on their own body, just to give back comfort to the others. That is one of the quality of a sadhu. So that also happened on this day. And the last one is like, that the Brahma, he creates this universe, all the living entity. And Vishnu, he maintains the living entity. And Lord Shiva, he destroyed the living entity at the time of Pralaya. Creation, maintenance, destruction. So this job of destruction is done by Lord Shiva by his famous dance as a Tandav dance. He dances on, and then automatically everything gets destroyed. So they say that this is the day when he does the Tandav Nritya also. So because of all these reasons, this Shivratri is called Maha Shivratri. What happened on the Saturday is for the Smartha, Sunday is for the Vaishnava Tithi. So let's try to understand the tattva of Lord Shiva. Very interestingly, Lord Brahma is telling this sloka. In Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, verse number 45, Lord Brahma is telling who actually this Lord Shiva is. Very important sloka actually this is. Kshiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yoga sanjayate nahi tatha pratagasti heto yah sambhutam api tatha samupaiti karya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Brahmaji is telling this. Kshiram yatha dadhi. Kshiram means milk. Yatha, like the milk converts into curd, yogurt. Dadi means yogurt. The milk is changing to yogurt. When the milk changes to yogurt, vikara vishesha yoga. When you add some vishesha, some kind of a sour thing you add in the milk, then automatically the vikar happens. There is a transformation to curd. Sanjayate nahi tatha prithagasti heko. Actually, both are not different. Nahi tatha prithag. Because the yogurt has come from milk only. It's not that something different item. So it is coming from the milk only, and milk is the hetu. Milk is the cause of yogurt. Similarly, yaha sambudam apitatha samupeti karya. Yaha means Lord Krishna, Vishnu. Yaha sambudam. The Vishnu becomes Sambhu. Vishnu becomes Shiva. Why he becomes Shiva? What is the need to become Shiva? Api tatha samupaiti karya. Just to do some kind of karya. What kind of karya? Pralaya karya. Because Vishnu is like the maintainer. The same person can't do the destruction. Sometimes the father beats the child, then the mother has to love the child. Just imagine, if both will beat the child, what the child will do? It will become confused where to go. So somebody maintains that the same feature cannot destroy. Vishnu has to become Shiva, and in the form of Shiva, he destroys the universe. And ultimately, he is Vishnu only. Just like from the milk transforms to curd, the Vishnu transforms to Shiva to destroy. So this is what, who is telling? Brahma telling. Brahma, the first living entity, the creator of this universe, he is telling the definition of Lord Shiva in Brahma Samhita. Govinda Mavi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda, the Lord Krishna, is the Adi Purusa. Let us all worship the Lord Krishna. So this is the real paribhasa, the identity of Lord Shiva as per Brahma Samhita. So keeping that in perspective, let's try to understand different pastime of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is known as Ashutosh. Ashutosh means what? One who is pleased very easily. Ashutosh. So many pastimes. So I just selected a few pastime where you can see some of the pastime. Asutos. Why is Asutos? Because whoever worships him very easily gives the benediction. So why? Because if you see the Lord Shiva, always he's sitting in a meditative posture. Always is meditating on Lord Ram. So if somebody comes with a big list of that I want this, I want that, I want this, you get distraction always. Nah? Sometimes if you do some important job and somebody asks for some little thing, right, Baba, take this thing, don't disturb me. Go and play. So you give that thing, you don't take a lot of attention what he's asking. Similarly, sometimes Shiva is always in a meditation that when people ask so many things, he just give it without thinking even that what will be the reaction of that thing. Similarly, because of taking that as an advantage, so many demons goes to Lord Shiva. You see, no demons goes to Lord Vishnu, Ram, or Krishna because they won't fulfill. But Shiva is always in meditating that the demons know that he is a Pole Baba, very Pole. Immediately he fulfills the desire. And Asutos also. So one of the demon called Bhasmasur, he was worshipping Lord Shiva and he was doing a lot of austerity. And then Lord Shiva appeared that what you want? He told that whomever I'll touch, whomever I'll keep my hand on their head, they should die at that moment. My God, what a boon he's asking. And Shiva told, okay, tathastu, enjoy. And interestingly, just see, the moment Shiva gives the benediction, the demon approaches Lord Shiva only. And he tries to kill Lord Shiva. Then Shiva told, hey, what kind of person you are? I gave you the benediction and you are trying to kill me? Well, yes. My God. They tell in Hindi na, this जिस थाली में खाते हैं उसी थाली में छेद करने के लिए ट्राई करते हैं. This is the mentality of all the demons. Then Shiva told that what you'll get by killing me? He told that if I'll kill you, then I can enjoy with Parvati. This is the mentality of demons. So Shiva told, my God, that the benediction will work for sure because I have given, I know the power. That Shiva, don't do this, Baba. How can you do this? No, I will kill you. Then he started changing Lord Shiva. And Shiva started running. Can you imagine? And Shiva running and this demon is chasing. And Shiva thought, my God, what a trouble. I just invited myself only. And then Shiva started praying to Lord Vishnu. My dear Lord, please protect me. I'm in big trouble now. And then Vishnu appears as a Mohini avatar. Vishnu is so beautiful. He is a Madan Mohan. The beauty of Vishnu can attract Madana, the goddess of lust. And that Vishnu, if he will come as a human, just imagine how much beauty he would be. And that is the avatar of Mohini avatar. That Vishnu is coming as a lady and she just came in between Bhasmasur and Shiva. And the moment the Bhasmasur saw Mohini, Bhasmasur forgets everything because the beauty of Mohini was much more than the Parvati even. And then Bhasmasur started asking that, who are you? What you are doing here? And then the Mohini tells that, I just came here to dance with you only. Really? Yes. Let's start dancing. Yes. And then the Mohini tells that, let's say condition. The way I'll dance, you have to follow me. Okay, no problem. And then the Mohini puts one hand on his hip, another hand on his head, and he started moving his head. Okay, follow the step. And Bhasmasura also puts his own hand on his head. The moment he puts, it's a big blast and the demon dies. And that's how Lord Vishnu protected Lord Shiva. So there are so many pastimes where Lord Shiva, because of his benediction, he falls into trouble. Another demon called Ravana. Ravana went to Kailas to challenge Lord Shiva, and with his 20 hand, Ravana picked Kailas. And Lord Shiva was thinking, my God, what's happening? Why the Kailas is trembling like this? And then Lord Shiva couldn't understand what this Ravana is doing. And with his leg, he just pushed Kailas. The moment it pushed, it fell on the Ravana, and Ravana was crying, my Lord, protect me, I'm dying now. Then Ravana started praying to Lord Shiva that you are the God of all the God, you are the greatest God, please have mercy on me. And just imagine, Lord Shiva becomes satisfied with Ravana's prayer. In a second, the Ravana came to defeat Lord Shiva, and now Lord Shiva is pleased with Ravana. And then Lord Shiva is asking, what benediction you want? And then the Ravana tells that you just be always with me and protect me always. And then Shivji gives you a linga that you always worship this linga, I will be always with you. And that's how when Ram planned to kill Shiva, he worshipped Shivalingam at Rameshwaram before entering to Lanka because he's going to kill him and he's the greatest devotee of Shiva. So he just worshipped Shiva for the permission that please give me permission, I'm going to kill your devotee. And then Rama goes and kills Ravana. So this is how wherever the power of Lord Shiva was given inappropriate with the devotion of that person, and it is used for the wrong cause, Lord Vishnu corrected that time. And there is another demon called Vanasur. So this Vanasur has 1,000 hands. Can you imagine? So when Shivji was doing Thandava, this Vanasur went and played Mridanga with his 1,000 hands. Just imagine how the sound would be coming. With his 1,000 hand, might be 500 mridangas. He was playing. And Shiva became very happy because of this sound. And after the Tandava, Shiva asked that, what benediction you want? So this Vanasura told that, whenever I'll go for any fight, you become my commander-in-chief. You come and fight from my side. Shiva was like, wow, what a benediction he's asking. So Shiva told, okay, tathastu. And what happened one day? This Vanasur had a daughter. Her name was Usha. And she fell in love with Krishna's grandson. Krishna's son was Pradyumna and his son was Aniruddha. So Usha fell in love with Aniruddha. And Usha has a different mystical power, daughter of a demon. Lot of mystic powers she had. So what she did, in the night only, she kidnapped Aniruddha from the Dwarka. And from the sky, he just brought Aniruddha to his bedroom. Can you imagine? Picked from Dwarka to Vanas. And then in the Dwarka, all were searching Aniruddha, where Aniruddha went. And Aniruddha is in the custody of Vanasu. And then Krishna could understand that actually Usha had kidnapped Aniruddha. So then it's a great shame for the Yadu dynasty that the prince was kidnapped by a demon. And then Krishna charged towards Vanasur's kingdom. And there was a fierce, great fight between Krishna and Vanasur. And then Vanasur remembered his commander-in-chief. And just Shivji, he came from the Kailas to support Vanasur. And just imagine when Shiva comes in with the side of Vanasur, the fight begins between Krishna and Shiva. Can you imagine? Krishna and Shiva were fighting between each other. And then the fight became fearsome and the great fight began. All the devatas, demigods, they were saying that what will happen now? Shiva and Krishna. And he shoots that arrow to Lord Shiva. And the moment it comes, Shiva sleeps on the Nandi. And when Shiva goes to sleep, immediately Krishna cuts all the hands of Vanasur because Vanasur has 1,000 hands. He was very proud of that. And Krishna cuts all the hands. And last 2 hands were remaining. At that time, Shiva wakes up. And then Shiva requests that, my Lord, please don't kill. I have given a benediction to him. And that's how Krishna just leaves Banasur with 2 hands only. And Banasur becomes humble and he returns Aniruddha and Usha. So that's how Shiva, because of his Asutos nature, inappropriate benediction, Lord Krishna always does the needful. In Srimad Bhagavad Puran, there is a nice sloka in the 12th canto, 13th chapter, 16th verse. In this sloka, Sukadev Goswami explains the identity of Lord Shiva. The sloka goes like this way: Nimnaganam yatha Ganga, Devanam achyuto yatha, Vaishnavanam yatha Sambhu, Purananam idam tatha. So very interesting, 4 things he is telling in this sloka. So what are the 4 things? Nimna ganam yatha Ganga. Nimna means towards down. Nimna. Ga means that what moves to up, from up to down. Nimna ganam. What moves from up to down? That is called river. Sanskrit is such a beautiful language, and directly they won't tell. Indirectly they will tell. Nimna ganam. That thing what walks from top to down, that is called river. Nimna ganam yatha Ganga. Among all the river, Ganga is very special. Ganga is special because it washes the feet of Lord Vishnu, right? So Ganga is Charanamrita Vishnu. Devanam achyuto yatha. Devanam, there are 33 crore devatas. Among all the devatas, achyuto is very special. Achyuta means Lord Krishna. One who never misses his target. That is called Achyuta Krishna. Vaishnavanam yatha Sambhu. Vaishnavanam. Vaishnava means the devotees of Lord Vishnu. Among devotees of Lord Vishnu, yatha Sambhu. Sambhu is Lord Shiva. The Lord Shiva is the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu. We all are trying to become Vaishnava, right? Devotees of Lord Krishna. But Shivji is the topmost devotee of Lord Krishna. Vaishnavanam yatha Sambhu. Purananam idam tatha. Purananam, there are so many Puranas are there. Idam tatha. Idam is this Purana. And it is written in Srimad Bhagavat. Means this Srimad Bhagavat Puran is the topmost Puran among all the Puranas. That is how people do Bhagavad Katha for 7 days. This is the topmost Purana. So this is the identity of Lord Shiva. He is the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. So in the Vrindavan Dham, we are going soon to Vrindavan Dham in the March month. So in Vrindavan Dham, the Vrindavan Dham was protected by Lord Shiva from the 4 directions. So wherever there is a dham of Lord Vishnu or Krishna, it is always protected by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva acts as a security guard of that dham. So in the Vrindavan, west, east, north, south, from the 4 directions, Lord Shiva is protecting the dham as a Dikpala. In the Mathura, he is present as a Bhuteshwar Mahadev. In Vrindavan, he is present as a Gopeshwar Mahadev. And in Kamyavan, he is present as a Kameshwar Mahadev. And in Govardhan, he is present as a Chakleshwar Mahadev. So from west, east, north, south, Lord Shiva is protecting. He is like the security, border military, border force, so that Krishna does the pastime inside. So that is how Lord Shiva is always there to protect the dham of Lord Krishna. Few pastime, 1 2 pastime, I'll just discuss. The nectarian pastime in Vrindavan. If you just see the pastimes, there is so much nectar when Lord Krishna does his pastimes in Vrindavan and how Lord Shiva takes part in it. So when Lord Krishna takes his birth in Nandagaon, so many devatas, they come from the heaven to see darshan of Lord Krishna. And they come and they disguise with different forms and they come to see darshan of Lord Krishna. Shiva also got a desire that I should also go and see Lord Krishna. And Shiva comes from Kailas. And Shiva goes to Nandagaon and he knocks the door. And Yashoda Mata opens and Shiva tells that I also want to see Krishna. But Yashoda tells that no, I can't allow you to see Krishna. Why? You look so horrible, ghastly. My God, you have a snake on your neck. You have a garland of skull, and your body is filled with some kind of a white talcum powder. I don't know what it is. I can't allow you to enter my house. So Shiva tells that, oh mother, I come from so far, from Kailas. Just allow me to see your Lala, just one glance. So then Yashoda tells that, Every day some demons comes to kill Krishna. And already Krishna, I am very fearful of all these demons. And you yourself look so ghastly. How can I allow as a mother to see my Lala? Please, sorry, I can't allow. And then Shiva become very morose. My God, she's not allowing. And then Yashoda tells that if you want something, then I can give you. If you want some food or if you want some money, something, just tell me, I'll give you. But I can't show you my Lala. And Shiva tells her, I have everything. You just allow me to see Krishna. And Yashoda tells her, I can't allow Baba, and close the door. And imagine, my God. Then Shiva goes to one place and Shiva literally starts crying that I'm such an unfortunate fellow. I'm not able to see Krishna. All the demigod they took darshan of Krishna. And then Shiva was crying, crying. And with the tears of Lord Shiva, the Kund was formed there. Because Shiva was crying in the asa of seeing Lord Krishna, desire of seeing Lord Krishna, his name became Asheshwar Mahadev. And the Kunda was performed, and the Kunda name became Asheshwar Kunda. Till today, if you go, there is a nice big temple, and the Kunda is there, Asheshwar Mahadev. And Shivji was crying. And now the Krishna was thinking, the greatest devotee is crying, how can Krishna be happy? And then Krishna thought of a plan. Let me do something so that Shiva can take my darshan. And then Krishna started crying. And then Yashoda Mata tries her level best to pacify Krishna, but he was not stopping, only crying, crying. And then Yashoda became very fearful. Something had happened, and he called Purnamasi. Purnamasi is like the elderly lady in the Vrindavan. She is a Brahmani, and she always helps the Vrajavasi to do whenever they are in trouble, Purnamasi gives the solution. So Yashoda calls Purnamasi. She is the Yogamaya. And then Purnamasi comes and Purnamasi sees that. She tells her, oh my God, your Lala was affected by a ghost. You have to do something now. So Yashoda becomes fearful. Ghost? Yes. So how the ghost will come out? There is a powerful Baba in Braja. You just call that Baba. Who's that Baba? The same Baba whom you chastise and sent. Call that Baba. He can take out this ghost. And then Yashoda sends a message and they call that Baba. Shivji comes again. And then Yashoda requests that Baba, please take this ghost out from my Lala. My Lala is crying. And Shivji sees that, oh my God, the ghost is so much powerful ghost is entered your Lala. I have to do some special treatment. Now, what special treatment? The Shiv tells that actually, my Guru has given me a herbs. And if I touch that herb to the leg of your Lala, then the ghost will come out. Okay, do the needful. But the problem is that when I was doing my austerity, I always keep that herbs on my head. And when I was doing my austerity, I got all this matted hair. So the herb is inside the matted hair. I can't take it out. So then Yasoda tells that, then what to do now? Well, no worry. One thing you can do. I'll just touch my matted hair to your Lala's feet. Then automatically the ghost will come out. Okay, do. And then Lord Shiva goes and he offers his obeisances and he touches his head to Lord Krishna's feet. The moment he touches his head to Lord Krishna's feet, Krishna stops his cry and started laughing like anything. And then Yashoda thinks that, oh my God, in a second the ghost is gone. And then Yashoda tells her, Baba, whenever my Krishna cries, you please come. You just stay in front of my house. So whenever my Lala will cry, then I'll call you. So then Shiva tells that, I'll stay, but there is a condition. What condition? That whenever you are bathing your Lala in the morning, you just give me the first bath water to me. Then only I'll stay. Like, okay. So every day, Mata Yashoda, the water what washes Krishna's body, that water she collect and she is to give to that Baba. And as a Charanamrita, Baba, Lord Shiva is to drink every day Charanamrita of Lord Krishna. That is the beautiful pastime has taken place. That is Aseswar Mahadev. Till this day, the Nandagaon, if you enter to the Nandagaon, the left side, Nandiswar Mahadev is there. And till this day, the Pujari, when they do Abhishek of Lord Krishna, the first Abhishek water that goes to Nandiswar Mahadev. And with that water, they do Abhishek to Lord Shiva. So they follow the same custom in the Nanda Bhavan today also. So this is a beautiful pastime of Nandiswar Mahadev. Another beautiful pastime is Gopeshwar Mahadev. Very beautiful form you can see. This is another beautiful pastime. Lord Krishna was doing his Ras Leela in Vrindavan, and Lord Shiva, when he got the message that Krishna is going to dance with all the gopis, let me go there and see the dance. So rare, Krishna dances like this. And then Lord Shiva ran from the Kailas and he comes to Vrindavan, and he was about to enter. Lalita Sakhi stops Lord Shiva that you can't enter here. Why? What happened? Like, here in the Ras Leela, there is only one male person, gents, one Purusha, that is Lord Krishna. And others are the ladies, they are the gopis. So only one Purusha is allowed, that is Lord Krishna, no other Purusha allowed. So Lord Shiva, but I want to see the Ras Leela dance. I came from so far, from the Kailas. So then Lalita tells that one condition, if you okay, then you can see. But what condition? You have to change your body. What body? From male, you have to become female. Then only you can enter. But then Lord Shiva thinks that male to female? Then Lord Shiva tells her, okay, I'm okay, ready. Just make me a female. Can you imagine a person is ready to change his identity? That is Lord Shiva. Just to get the mercy of Lord Krishna, he is not thinking that what Parvati will think now, what others will think now. Lord Shiva tells that whatever you want to make me, just make me, but I want to enter inside. And then Lalita takes him to Yamuna, and then Lalita tells that, okay, take a dip in the Yamuna. And the moment Lord Shiva takes a dip, when he comes out of the water, he had a female body. And then Shiva checks, okay, now I'm okay. Let me go to Ras Leela. And now she runs towards Ras Leela. But again, Lalita stops there. Why you are running? Now I'm a female. What's the wrong now? I can enter, right? Well, have you seen yourself in the mirror? How you are looking? Well, what? Well, see yourself. There is a garland of a skull, and there is a snake in the neck, and there are matted hair, and there are talcum powder of some shan, crematorium powder. What kind of look this is? If you go with this look, then all the gopis will run from there seeing you. So at least do a nice decoration and enter. Well, then Lord Shiva tells her, I never did that. I don't know how to decorate myself. Please do the needful. And then all the gopis, Lalita, Vishaka, they take Shiva and they decorate Shiva such a nicely, and they make him wear a sari, gajra, garland, all the decoration just like a nice, beautiful. They make a beautiful gopi, and then they tell that now you're looking so beautiful. Ja, now you can enter. And then Lord Shiva enters into the Ras Leela. Now you imagine, Lord Shiva sees Krishna for the first time. Krishna is dancing in the center and all the gopis were dancing. And Shiva mesmerized by seeing Krishna. And Shiva also started dancing in the Ras Leela. Just like in the Kirtan, in the beginning we dance, and at the end of the Kirtan goes to the epitome of the Kirtan. Everyone start dancing, jumping with the first beat. And then all the gopis were jumping, dancing, and Shiva also. And at the end of the Kirtan, when the Kirtan was in the epitome, all were they dance in their own style. They forget everything and they dance their own style. Shiva also started dancing his own style. And his style of dancing is Tandav Nritya. And Shiva started dancing with Tandav. All the gopis were thinking, my God, what kind of gopi this is? This is the first time I've ever seen this kind of dance. And the whole the gopi, they go to a side and Shiva were dancing, revolving. Krishna was also thinking, first time this gopi I'm seeing dancing like this way. And sometimes when Shiva dances in Tandav, then he dances so furious that his clothes also goes away, like, and he becomes naked. And then the sari, his everything goes away. Then Krishna, my God, you stop your dance. All the gopis were becoming fearful of seeing you. I am very happy and satisfied seeing your dance. Please stop now. And then Lord Shiva stops her dance. And then Krishna tells that, I am very happy on you seeing your dance. And now I want you to do a seva. Then Lord Shiva tells her, what seva you want me to do? You please always stand at the doorstep. don't enter inside. You want to see my Raslila, right? You see the Raslila from the door and you do the seva of a security guard. Whoever comes, you just check that he should be proper gopi, then only you should allow inside. And others you don't allow. And from that day, Shiva, as a Gopeshwar Mahadev, he does the Leela of security guard in Ras Leela. So in Vrindavan, if you go, you can see the Gopeshwar Mahadev. The first Linga Darshan, what you are seeing, this is the morning Abhishekam does to the Linga, they do in the morning. And in the evening time, the time of Ras Leela time, evening time, they do Sringar of the same Shiva Lingam as an Gopi Sringar. You can see the third picture, that is the same Shiva Lingam. This is the only one Shiva Lingam in the whole world where they dress Shiva as a lady. They make him wear saris, they put him hair, they do lipstick, they do all the gopi singer to Lord Shiva. And this is very famous temple in Vrindavan. This kind of pastimes you can only see in the Vrindavan. So many beautiful pastimes are there. Another pastime is called Chakleshwar Mahadev. And the Govardhan Lord Shiva is present as a Chakleshwar Mahadev. So Sanatan Goswami, one of the Goswami, he was writing a book there, but there were a lot of mosquitoes and he was troubled by them. So Sanatan Goswami thought of changing the place and he was going to another place. And immediately in the next morning, Lord Shiva came as a Brahmana and he told, Baba, where are you going? Well, he told that there are so many mosquitoes here. I'm getting distracted from my writing. So I just wanted to change the place. So then Lord Shiva tells that, just give me 1 day, 1 day. Just wait for 1 day. If the mosquito troubles, then you change that place. Or in the night, in the evening, Lord Shiva calls a meeting and he calls the demigod of mosquitoes. Machharon ke devata. And Lord Shiva tells that, I don't want you and your species to be here. Please vacate the place. And he tells that, just now you and your species just leave this place and don't want any one single mosquito here in this place. And then the mosquito devata, he takes out an ultimatum and all the mosquito, they just vacate that place. Next morning, Lord Shiva goes to Sanatan Goswami and tells that, do the mosquitoes are still troubling you? Sanatan Goswami tells that, no, they're not coming since last night. And then Sanatan Goswami stays in there only at Govardhan and he writes the scripture. So see, Vaishnavanam Yathasambhu, because Lord Shiva is such an exalted Vaishnava, he wants the association of another Vaishnava. And for that, even he tells the demigods to go away so that he can get the association of Sanatan Goswami. That is how Lord Shiva is so exalted Vaishnava. Recently, we went to Varanasi. There I saw a very interesting ghat. There are 84 ghats in Varanasi. And one of the ghat is called Manikarnika Ghat. So when Lord Shiva was dancing Tandava Nritya, his money from his karna, from his ear, the earring fell at that place. The place where it fell, there is a kunda and the ghat name become Manikarnika Ghat. Because the money from the karna of Lord Shiva, it fell there, the ghat become Manikarnika Ghat. The speciality of this ghat, if you go there, you will find that 24/7, always the dead bodies were burned there. It's a crematorium at the bank of Ganges. At one time, 6-7 bodies you can see they were burning it. And generally we see a queue for prasadam in the prasadam line. Here you can see a queue of dead bodies. People were holding 6-7 dead bodies and they stand in a queue. One after one after one after. Or anytime you go there, you can find a dead body was burned there. Why? Because Lord Shiva says that whoever burns at this ghat, Lord Shiva personally chants the name of Lord Ram in the ear of that person. And that person gets moksha. Means that person gets free from the birth and death lifestyle. Because of this, people get bodies from all over the India, even sometimes from the foreign, they bring and they burn there. That is called Manikarnika Ghat. So that is how Lord Shiva always chant the name of Ram, 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 Rameti, Ram. Always he chant the name of Lord Ram. Lord Ram is the Aradhya Dev of Lord Shiva. Always Lord Shiva, you see his posture, always he sits and he always chant on the Rudraksha Mala. So what is chanting? He's chanting Ram, 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 Ram. Always is chanting Lord Ram's name because the Lord Ram is his Aradhya Dev. So this is the identity of Lord Shiva. That Lord Shiva is the topmost devotee of Lord Vishnu, and always he is in a meditation of pleasing Lord Vishnu. So if you want to please Lord Shiva, then we should also worship, do kirtan, chanting of Lord Ram, Krishna, Vishnu. Then automatically Lord Shiva will become pleased and he will help us in our devotional journey. Hare Krishna. You can unmute yourself, and if anybody have any question on today's discussion, what we discussed today on Lord Shiva, please unmute yourself and you can ask. Or if you have any comment or anything you want to say, you can unmute and please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, thank you for nice stories, wonderful stories. So, प्रभुजी जो शंकर भगवान मतलब गले में ये स्नेक को क्यों डालते हैं ऐसे कोई स्टोरी है उसके बारे में?
Yeah, generally snakes when he was drinking the halal, the poison in the Samudra Manthan,
Okay.
few drops of that poison fell down and they were accepted by the snakes. Snakes, scorpions, that's how they got the poison. And because of that, they can get their prey, they can eat, they can kill somebody and they can eat that prey like frogs and mouse, something like that. So snakes are very grateful to Lord Shiva because by Lord Shiva's mercy, they got the poison. That is one reason. And snake's body, if you touch, it's very cool body. And Shiva drank the poison, right? The neck was always hot. That's how the snake was always coiled around the neck. So snake is giving coolant.
Okay.
And moon is giving from the top. Like that.
Okay, okay. So still the poison is always there, jo kanda.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how the name become Nilakanta. See,
Okay.
he can hold the poison like that. That's why he is a Vaishnava and Yathasam.
Okay, okay. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Samir Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Was all good?
Yes. How are you?
All good, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one more question. Then, why always Shiva is in blue color? The color Nilkantha, that blue color is always there. So why it is always depicted with it? And if you see right now, Adi Yogi, which I forgot now. So he's got that whole black color, this thing of Shiva. So obviously everybody has his own way of following the Lord. So I don't deny with that. And even if you see Shivling, it is always black in color.
Actually, see, even if you see Lord Krishna, the color is monsoon cloud color. It is mentioned in the scripture. It's like a dark monsoon cloud, that color, deep blue, dark. That is right. Lord Krishna. But if you go to Krishna temple, you will find the deities either in a white marble or in a black marble, right?
Right.
These are the two color of marble available. Blue doesn't come. So generally they make it black color. The same thing is applicable for Sivalingam also. Generally comes either black or sometimes white, something like that. But exact color is, it's the color of deep blue. And why Lord Shiva is deep blue? Because as I told, Kshiram Yatha Dadi Vikara Vishesha Yoga. Just like the curd is coming from the milk, the Lord Shiva came from the Lord Vishnu. And Vishnu color is like blue color. So in that way also Lord Shiva color is blue color. There is nothing much difference than Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. but the vice versa is not applicable. It's like the curd is coming from the milk, but you can't take milk from the curd.
Right, Prabhuji.
Okay. Similarly, Shivji is coming from Vishnu, but Vishnu doesn't come from the Shiva. Vishnu is the source of Lord Shiva. That is the concept you have to understand.
Right, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, you ready for the yatra?
Yes, Prabhuji, all set.
That's it. So we'll see all this pastime. Gopeshwar Mahadev, I told na, we'll go to that temple in Vrindavan. Gopeshwar Mahadev, then Chakleshwar Mahadev in Govardhan. All these places you can see there. Okay, anybody have any other questions? Bindu ji, Vikas ji, Sarat ji, Manjari ji. No questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Sarat ji.
I have a general question.
Yeah.
I sent in a WhatsApp message. Maybe if anybody knows, when somebody from India is coming as on the religious work into US, what kind of visas? My uncle, he has an ashram there in New York, and he wants to invite a couple of rishis from Rishikesh. And I do not know. It's been 40 years on the visa stuff. What are the system nowadays for people to come for religious work here in US? What kind of visa? Does anybody know?
I'll check with our department. There's a legal and PR department. I'll check because I've never gone to US, so I don't know that. But I'll check and I'll let you know.
Okay, because I heard there's a long waiting list. I want to know if somebody can, because it's been a long time. All my ancestors are not there anymore, so I don't know where to get the help from. So if you can let me know, I would certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Won't it be a tourist visa? I think it should be a tourist visa only, no?
Well, I saw there were two types of visas. One is called B1 visa, which is